Puppies. Why aren't you driving all the way up? All right, guys, we're back up here this weekend. I just feel like every time we come up here, we just stop to just look at it. It's kind of getting dark, so we probably won't do much filming tonight. But I know we need to finish the tour of the second and third floor. And they have the stairs in now, so we'll probably do that at some point this weekend. But we just got up here. Hunter just got here, too. Why'd you park down there?
Well, I wasn't sure if there was going to be enough room for me to turn around. I don't want to drive in that glass. I don't want
yeah.
the dogs to step in it either.
Good point. Yeah, they, framers, I think they broke the window on the SkyTrack. So we gotta clean that up. There she is. Look at these. I think, I mean, it honestly kind of looks like milkweed to me.
They look like Jurassic Park.
I've never seen those back there. Like, I wonder what causes those to... Such a weird thing. To look up what that is. Hey, Bubba. Bubba. Dolly. Yeah, puppies.
Ah!
How you getting up here?
Oh, you're okay.
We'll be in a second.
We'll be back in a second.
The next day, we stopped at the local hardware store to pick up a chainsaw that had been in the shop for a few weeks.
What was the price tag?
Huh?
So what was the price tag?
300.
300 for a darn chainsaw.
Write it off. Write it off. Glad I got her back though. It's been in there for like a month.
I know.
All right, so we are at the land, and we have most of the Jesus, let me start that over. We have most of the logs cut for the tower. We just have to split them. We still have some piles for the ridge, which is what we're calling this one, the guest house that we have to do. So you can kind of see them there. There's one there. There's one on the other side too that we started, but that's what we're gonna kind of work on today. So.
I don't know if I took the right bolt off.
Oh God.
Is this the right one?
Yeah, it is.
The only screw.
Fill it up and we're good to go. Quality time looks a little different these days, but we wouldn't trade for anything. All right, not too bad for a couple hours. Still a long way to go, though. Cleaned up and refreshed the following day, we went to the tower to look at an almost fully framed structure.
Should we put our dog's feet in ink and put them somewhere on the subfloor before we put the flooring down? So we're forever in this place.
Maybe. So I don't know. So obviously you guys can see they got the stairs in now. Pretty cool. Those are just temporary stairs. We're going to actually put in like these floating ones later. And then they're actually getting, the plumber has been in here. He's been plumbing a lot of the bathroom and laundry. This will be where the laundry or the washer and dryer are. And then bathroom. So you can start to see like there's the plumbing for the double vanity, shower here, and then toilet on the end. So then that's actually the plumbing up here from the second floor bathroom. So wanna go up there?
Yeah. So on the second floor you have just kind of like a landing, and then directly in front of us will be kind of like the master bathroom. So this is the bathroom where it's kind of a wet room. So when you walk in, to the left here will be a vanity, fairly small vanity. Here will be the toilet, and then we'll have a glass wall, and we'll have a freestanding tub, and then a waterfall. Actually, I guess we don't know if we're doing a waterfall shower head or a normal shower head, but shower over here, standing tub here, toilet, vanity. So this bedroom's pretty cool because this wall is going to be built out a little bit, and this huge window is going to be a window nook. I think it's going to be built out like another foot to 16 inches, and we'll have like a nice little cushion right here along with some built-ins on the wall because we have to build the whole wall out. And then we'll just have a queen bed that lines up with the view out the window. And the view out this window is really beautiful too. So the last room on this floor is the king bedroom. So I always have it in the back of my mind. My mom, when she's looking for somewhere to stay, if it doesn't have a king bed, she's not staying in it. So we were set on having a bedroom that had a king bed. Honestly, the bed's gonna take up the majority of this room. It will go directly against this wall, and then we'll have nightstands on either side with hanging lights. And then this one's cool because throughout the whole facade of the house, you have first floor, second floor, third floor, these big windows that line up on the front of the home. So this has a beautiful view out to the front. And then we've got this nice tall window here too. So lots of natural light, hopefully, in here.
I'm gonna do the third floor, so obviously these steps lead you to the final floor, which is the main living room and kitchen. So we'll go up these steps. One thing we really like about, and we're gonna do like a final tour once it's done, but we wanted to capture this, you know, while it's all just framed out. But this wall here is a really beautiful wall. It's about 14 feet from the landing to the ceiling because we're doing 10-foot ceilings. And so we wanna do something unique and special on this wall. We are thinking that we want to do, you know, like most of these walls will be drywall and then some paint, like a white paint color. And then this wall, we think we want to make it like a wood accent wall that goes all the way up through the tower. So I still got to think about that, but it's a pretty cool wall coming up to this final floor. We also have these really pretty, I think these are 18 inches wide, 6 feet tall windows all the way up through the stairwell just for some natural light coming up here. And this is the final floor of the tower. We are like 40 feet above the entrance right now. And this is really like where, personally, I think, it's the best view, but also it's just the coolest space. We have the largest windows in this space. This is almost a floor to ceiling window here. Another one over there. Those are 8-foot windows. We have 10-foot ceilings in here. And yeah, this will be just the main hangout area. In this corner, you have obviously a half wall here to protect from the staircase. And then in this little nook area over here is where the kitchen will be. So we actually have a peninsula right here, somewhere in here, with some bar stools. In this corner, we're thinking we want to do like a coffee bar that extends all the way, cabinets that go all the way to the ceiling. Right here, this window is where the sink will be. So when you're washing dishes or, you know, doing anything in the sink, you'll have an amazing view out this window and just like, you feel like you're in the trees. And then, yeah, it kind of continues here. So cabinets and floating shelves, you know, obviously arranged. And then the refrigerator here. So a pretty good sized kitchen. This door was something that we added. I think we talked about this in the design reveal video, but this door originally was not here. We added this because we wanted to have a way to get outside up on this third level. When we first started thinking about designing the tower, we originally wanted to do a rooftop, but as you can imagine, we already have 4 floors in this place. So that means 4 sets of stairs. Adding another one would obviously take up this wall that I mentioned, the 14-foot wall. And we kind of didn't want to do that. And also in Michigan, that rooftop is going to be closed 6 months of the year. So instead of doing that, we were able to do the taller 10-foot ceilings. And the compromise was that we added the balcony for like an outdoor area up here. So that's what this door is. It's kind of sketchy right now, actually. Earlier today, we came up here and I got like chills because I got a little too close to the edge. But I think that's going to be really cool. And then again, yeah, here's your living room area. So we'll have, you know, a couch, maybe a sectional or two small couches up here, kind of a coffee table, fireplace on that back wall. And then over here is where like the dining table will be against this really beautiful picture window. So we want to do a banquette in this corner. So this is something that we actually didn't really originally plan on doing, but thinking more about it, it would save us some space in the living room if we built out a banquette on this wall. So like have some bench seating on that banquette. You have your dining table and then a couple chairs on this side. This view is by far my favorite. This, I don't know what it is, but the taller you get or the higher you go in the tower, the glacial hills just have like this amplified effect. I mean, you just have this amazing view of up the hill, along with this window over here too. So when you're on this patio, you'll have this beautiful view of the hills. I actually haven't seen a deer yet, you know, up here, but I do think you'll see some, because I actually had a trail camera out here before we started building, and I had deer back here. So there's definitely, I mean, a lot of wildlife. We're pretty far back here in the woods, but I do think it'd be pretty cool just to be sitting here with these big windows and you see, you know, a deer up on the hills. Yeah, this is the top floor of the tower. You know, in prior videos we've mentioned that it was hard for us to really get a feel for the space, you know, through just like the SketchUp files and the architectural plans. Now that it's pretty much fully framed out, there's just some small things. I think we're obsessed with it. I think we're really happy with some of the decisions we made. They do say like once we drywall this in, it'll close in on you a little bit, and then once you finish everything, it kind of opens back up. So right now, you know, it does feel really open. I'm sure it'll become a little closed off once we start with the other trades. But next up is plumbing. Obviously plumbing is working. We have PVC. This is the vent from the bathrooms and everything going to go to the ceiling. HVAC is starting soon. The electrician is coming here very soon as well. And then I think the roofers are coming here this next week. So things are moving. It took us about a month to frame. What's today? July 15th. It's about a month and a half to frame. We started framing on Memorial Day weekend, but our subcontractor for framing was a rock star. They did an awesome job. They obviously had to use that SkyTrack just to even get up this high. And so framing this was not an easy task, but it's done. It's here. So pretty cool.
Like, I need to redo my floors.
What do you think?
You're just so descriptive in everything you say, and I'm like, this is a bedroom.
What do you think about the top floor, babe?
I think it's stunning. I think that, yeah. I mean, I think the openness that it has right now adds to the effect a little bit, but I still think once there's furniture and stuff in here, people are going to be pretty blown away when they look out the front and see just how high they are. Mm-hmm. And then, I mean, looking out the back window, I feel like you don't get as much of that feeling just because the hills come up with you. And so it doesn't feel like we're that far off the ground because you can see the hill right there. Yeah. But it is pretty incredible to feel like you're in the trees.
Yeah. Well, then once you get to the window too and you just look up to see how much higher the hill goes, it's pretty cool.
But I think this view...
That's your favorite?
On all floors. I don't necessarily think it's my favorite view, but I think that's the one that gives the most perspective of like, I mean, I feel like this is the view that actually gives like the tower feeling, because this is the one where you actually feel like I'm 40 feet off the ground. Right. Whereas this one isn't as noticeable because the hill slopes up with you. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a quick tour of all the framing. Obviously, we'll keep you guys updated as we continue to progress with this, but it's pretty cool that we're standing in that top floor, like something that literally was years of conceptualizing and planning and changing. Like we're actually in this top floor now. Yeah. And that's, I mean, it just feels so good, but we also have a long way to go, so we'll keep you updated. See you in the next one.